All right. Hey, Tabula Rasa. Oh, sweet. Tabula Rasa. I love this map. This map is originally a 2 versus 2 map. What I've done is I just took this straight out of 5 versus Grasp, and I made it a 1 versus 1 because this map is awesome, and we did have some 1 versus 1 games on it on the 1 versus 1 test streams, which we had a couple of weeks ago, and it turned out to be really very nice. Oh, here we go. Thank you, IRC. I did not check it, but I am pretty damn sure that you made me aware of the results. The result tab still being up. So yeah, this is going to be RA.EL's final match. He's going to play for his 4th point. And Gatekeeper, I think, let's see. So High actually has a guest point, which means, let's see, High's final match will actually be a home game, right? So if Gatekeeper take this match right here, and yeah, that's actually going to make like the last match a sort of like a half finals, because the winner of that match will take the 2nd place. But for Gatekeeper, that means that he's going to have to win this match against Murto de Randy, which is currently called. There we go. And yeah, Shroud on, off. Hello. Oh, I have this nice teal colored spectator color. Gate. Yeah, Gate is here, and he has picked Tabula Rasa. I prepare off. I got I prefer off. I got XP on this map. Well, that means you do have experience on the map. But anyway, oh, no, wait. Okay. Oh, okay. What's say the Master Murto? Sorry, Murto. Wait. Muerto. Sounds like Mexican. You don't mind. Alright, cool. So we're going to have the Shroud on for this game. I'm going to make this maybe a little more interesting. And there we go. North versus South. On our north, we do have Gatekeeper playing as Great Britain. We're going to have some cheap spies coming in. Pretty damn sure he's going to build spies for this game. And Murto de RA, not surprisingly, in his very beautiful brown reddish color, playing as Ukraine, as he always does. I really like this color of Murto de RA. He sort of have picked his niche when it comes to coloring. So yes, good luck, have fun. And yeah, this map is really interesting. We do have 3 Oilers now for both players, and it's real simple to get control of these Oilers quickly. You will definitely have to kill some barrels off to yeah, open up these fences, and the engineer can just come right in. And here's the dog of Murto though, but it should be relatively easy to fend off dogs coming in here to stop your engineer, unless the dog takes like a very crazy route around or something, right? Yeah, the order is going to be taken for each player. Let's see what the dog can do. Unless there's some sort of glitch, the dog shouldn't be able to take any of these guys on at the moment. So yeah. Also, we do have some ore patches over here. Of course, we do have the main one at the starting position. We do have a very nice ore patch right here, and also 2 in sort of the middle position. We do have sort of like a lake in the middle, slightly pushed to the left. So we see that the map is not really 100% symmetrical, but we have proven in the past that this map is looking to be real balanced, and it's a real joy to watch players going in here and fight each other on this map. So that's the 3rd order being taken by Murto, and these infantries should be real careful about their troops movements. A 2nd engineer? Wait, what's going on here? Why is the engineer Why was the engineer pulled back? It had to be a mistake. There's no reason to put it back, unless he was scared of the dog, which is currently not around. So yeah, he probably just killed off the dog, and they just got a little bit scared and pulled the engineer back. So War Factory and flak trucks for Murder the Ray, probably a couple of ore harvesters as well. Gatekeeper's going to start right off with a light tank. But I do suspect that with such a distance between the first and the second ore patch, you probably will have 2 ore refineries right away. So this light tank, what it could do is block off the War Factory, but it's sort of like questionable to actually use your light tanks for that in this kind of maps. So yeah, we have had some complaints about the use of light tanks to block off ore refineries and stuff, but there are actually viable countermeasures against it. Like this light tank, if Muerto defends properly, yeah, he's going to have no trouble with these 2 rocket soldiers here. Just going to make sure that this tank is completely useless and actually a waste of time and money for Gatekeeper. So yeah, it's going to come in here and look for a place to block. Oh, I think he actually, yeah. So what he wanted to do is just try to, what you want to do to try to block this, you're going to have to pick it. It's actually going to kill the husk, even if it's not in the ore refinery. There it goes. But what you want to do is just have your unit sort of close to the refinery and just sort of like just tell your light tank to move alongside of it, because you can't really click on the ore refinery itself. As you saw what actually happened, he was just attacking the ore refinery instead of just moving into this area. I think, I'm not 100% sure, I don't really do ore refinery blocks, but I'm pretty sure that was actually what's happened right there. Gatekeeper is going to move his MCV to take control of this ore patch, but that means, in my view, that he's just going to keep building more harvesters. You don't really need a billion of harvesters in this map as well. You do have 3 oilers, which sort of maybe counts as like maybe like up to 2 harvesters, and you're going to have a income that, if you just keep building harvesters, you're just going to guarantee yourself to be floating. Murder the Ray is building a second MCV up there. So yeah. Gatekeeper is both building Radar Dome and Service Depot. Really don't like to see when players do that in general. I mean, you can get your both techs up eventually, but in the early game, going for the Radar Dome just means like, yeah, you either want to get early artillery, or you just want to get the Hinds up, right? See, now you have the ore refinery after the Radar Dome. So the Radar Dome is really not really influential at this stage of the game. It's just a $1,800 investment giving you the map, basically. But it also prevents you from keep building your army up. So instead of building the Radar Dome, you have your service depot. You can just keep building medium tanks, as Gatekeeper is doing as well. But also you will have money left to build a lot of infantry, which you generally want with your medium tanks. Medium tanks alone, or heavy tanks for that matter, is not going to do much against a player that knows how to defend himself. And you can see right here that Murder the Ray is going for a Tesla coil, which is a perfect counter against a medium tank alone. The medium tank's trying to go around to do some sneak attacks, but it's going to get scouted easily by the flak trucks of Murder. Murder the Ray is just going to build a early tech center for Murto as well. Yeah, it's going to build his Tesla coil right there, and that's just going to sort of block in these medium tanks, making them useless for the rest of the game. What Gatekeeper is going to try now with this cheap spies is to get into the production facilities of Murto to get his tanks to be veteran, as well as his infantry preferably. But Murder the Ray is going to take these games where he's not getting punished. It's not really fearing anything from Gatekeeper at this moment, so he can just quickly get his Tesla coils up in position, and locking down this area here is really easy with a Tesla coil. That's why I told you that you really want this infantry, because infantry versus Tesla coil, you're just going to kill the Tesla coil. And sure, it does have V2 rockets, but this is in this stage of the game. V2 rockets, yaks. There's no heavy tank at this moment for Murto. So I like this medium tank build, but there's no, it's completely useless without the infantry army. Here comes the Chinook though. Oh, it's going to be spotted maybe? Ah, barely not. It's going to get in here and most likely will get into the production facilities, unless Murto somehow has his eyes around this area. Okay, he's going to probably park there and just stream in these spies quickly here. Let's see if we actually can do that. It's going to have to be quick, I feel. Well, I mean, not necessarily quick, but maybe if he sort of makes sure that Murto is focusing somewhere else. Yeah, here they come. Oh, it's gonna get into the war factory. Yes. Oh, Murto should see this now, though. Oh, taking the money, which was $1,000. Pretty nice. And oh, yeah, he did get into the barracks as well. So for the rest of the game, Gatekeeper is going to be able to produce this small rank right here. Actually, it doesn't seem like much, but given that like the next rank up is the tier 2, which is actually noticeable better for your units, that's actually going to make a difference in the game. But I must stress though, I don't see the infantry from Gatekeeper coming out, and I'm actually worried about him, because Murto, he's just taking up, man. He's just taking up and just giving himself a ticket into the late game here. The late game. See, yeah. And Gatekeeper has been playing quite a lot of these open map types, so I really like the medium tank play of his. He has done that in the past, especially on sidestep. This map, Tabula Rasa, is not as open. You do have sort of like 3 main areas to attack down from. You can definitely get in here to the bottom and attack before the main army of Murto could react properly. But for the moment, ooh, very big Hind army here for Gatekeeper as well. But generally, this map is more narrow than say sidestep. Not really shocking, although, because sidestep is one of the more open maps of the entire map pool. There's another map that I'm hoping to see before this season is over, and that's Cold Front, a map made by Pizza Atomica, and I was allowed to take that map and make it a 1 vs 1 map. It's also sort of crashy. But enough of that. Let's just see what's actually going to happen here, right? So the medium tanks definitely... Oh! Nuke truck! Ouch! He did lose like 4 tanks, I think, and he definitely is going to get back and repair his medium tanks. But the map control for Gatekeeper is definitely over. Ouch. Ouch. Murto the RA is known for his very nice nuke truck play. He knows how to do damage with them as well, so yeah. But you're not really supposed to allow Murto the RA to get his nuke trucks, I feel. Here's the GPS satellite coming up in 8 minutes for Gatekeeper. If this game is going to last that long, and it might actually last that long from the looks of it, because we do have these players locking down these areas relatively easily. It would be nice to see what is Murto the RA is going to do with his his Iron Curtain is definitely going to get his mobile flags into formation, and this is the famous dance of the flag truck. They tend to do that if you just let them stay in a group somewhere. Oh, what did I miss? A beautiful power drop into Gatekeeper's veteran, I would guess, medium tanks. Will he actually take them back with the mechanics? Yeah, he will. And they're still veterans. No shock there. So it's going to get his army back. Really nice to see the mechanics being used here. But I feel like in general, Gatekeeper's time is running out. Murto is just getting his... Now he's starting to build heavy tanks. And with his blob of infantry, keep pulling MCVs. Why not? At this stage of the game. Hijacker. I might actually try to do some hijacking in this game as well. But Murtos just seem to be in full control. There's his base push as well. And these medium tanks. And I'm pretty sure he's going to wait for his Iron Curtain to protect these two structures right here. Or maybe these two right here. To just, yeah, completely shut Gatekeeper off his own ore patch. Murto the Ray. He is already in the first position. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know already, he's going to play against 5 aces in the final next week. He's going to play a best of 5 on a randomized map pool. Mind you, there's no host or guest matches in that matchup. There's just going to be a random set of maps for that game. This is the calm before the storm. Alright, Gatekeeper's going to get a very good... Oh, now... You're kidding me! Murto, you badass. He built his demo truck. Oh, killed quite a few of the mechanics as well. Yeah, he built his demo truck and it's like, yeah, if the demo truck gets killed, I'm just going to not lose any health on my construction yard and war factory. Wow, that's so annoying playing against. And there's nothing Gatekeeper can really do about this, right? Here comes the infantry. But the thing is, infantry is sort of like there, maybe to sort of stop. I don't know, there's so much more you can do when you have, because you're not supposed to take that much damage to your main tanks like this, right? They're supposed to just be intermixed with the infantry. Maybe the infantry can go in before the tanks. There's so many options. But with no infantry at all, they're so limited on what you can do. Yeah, Gatekeeper is going to be taking some real damage here. Sure, you think maybe Murto the Ray took some damage here as well, but no. Murto the Ray can afford easily to lose this position, and he's not really losing this position either. So, right. Here comes a small harassment forced by Murto the Ray as well. No anti-air here really for Gatekeeper. It's going to make these yaks real comfortable just flying around. Does he really have any more airfields? No, just one airfield. And just going to probably just stay around and have a good look at what's happening. Yeah, the oil derricks of Gatekeeper is going to be taken down as well. And we do have quite a little bit of lag. Hello. Oh, Murto the Ray. No, Gatekeeper was here all along. He was. And it's gotta be hurtful for Gatekeeper though to sort of stay in there. But think of that was me. Okay, so Gatekeeper and Murto the Ray was just assessing who was lagging the game. But keep in mind though, even though you get the last place in this group format for this league for this season, doesn't necessarily relegate you out of the group, because if the group, which I believe most likely will expand from 3 to 4 players, means that the 3rd place finisher will actually play a qualifier instead of directly relegating, so that we still have 4 players directly promoted from the queue. So yeah, here's the Iron Curtain, just going to take out the last hind of Gatekeeper, and he's just going to slowly take care of the last structure of Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper doesn't really have an army, but I feel like, yeah, Gatekeeper, only thing that he might want to do differently was building a stronger infantry to support his medium tanks, because his medium tanks army was real ferocious. Medium tanks are actually real good. They're not bad. They have a really quick rate of fire. They can do some damage, and they do have a nice bit of amount of armor as well. Yes. So yeah. Another batch of spies was actually interrupted and intercepted by Murto. Going to get away with his Chinook while he's trying to defend his last base here, but there's no oil derricks left. The ore patches has been more or less drained, and Murto is just going to keep base pushing Gatekeeper. Yeah, Murto has really showing us that base pushing is definitely viable, especially against players who we don't suspect to be aggressively building up their forces. Well, it's not appropriately. Walls. We have also seen walls building up by Murto the Ray as well. So yeah, really nice to see this this play by Gatekeeper, by Murto the Ray rather. Actually, I did actually expect more base fighting. I mean, excuse me. Oh, my brain is not really properly thinking at the moment. I did expect more army fighting between the players, rather than sort of like holding of position with the bases. But that mostly to do with less executed army. Here's a power drop. It's going to possibly take out a couple of new tanks. The left hand side power bomb was actually taken down. So can I borrow some more money? Says Gatekeeper. He's out of money. He had nothing left to sort of build here. Murto doesn't even answer. Sure, come get it. Real nice. These players, they have played against each other for many times, so they know each other. They're good friends here, and yeah, we do have some experience. We do have some connection problems from Murto, and he did actually warn us earlier before the season started. Oh, he actually disconnected. Oh wow! But he did tell us that that he did have some weather problems at where he lives, which is in Scotland. So he did say that it could be happening, that the connection of his could be taken out. But this happened very late game. And so I'm just going to call this for Murto. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sorry that happened. I should call the game to get the last match going. If it were closer, of course. Closer. Wait. Of course, have a rematch. Let's go back to the lobby. All right, GG. Okay, so what we're going to have to do now is quickly get a hold of some numbers here. Let's just write down 79,800. 79,800. All right. So that's really unfortunate, but we were actually real lucky to have Murto the Ray with this good connection as long as we actually did. So 06, which will be the final match, which will be High versus Gatekeeper. And the thing is, let's see. Let me just make this up real quick here. There we go. Creates off. This is going to be High's host game, so he's going to be deciding the map. But before that happens, let's get back to our Excel sheet. So, winner for this match was Murto the Ray. Look at this. Murto the Ray is sort of mirroring what 5SS was doing last time around. Murto the R. Taking down the guest point. Yeah, so he takes down both host and guest point. So we can put him in there, but we're going to do that later. So yeah, D versus F, High versus Gatekeeper, and that's going to be High's. Oh, that's going to be High's home. Meaning that if Gatekeeper can win this game against High, he's going to get a guest point, and he's going to actually contend versus High and Gatekeeper is going to contend for this second and third match according to skill points. And like I was sort of hoping that these skill points were not going to be the deciding factor in anytime soon, but it looks like that might happen actually. So what we want to do, so Muerto's skill points is not going to matter, but we do have high skill points as 16,610, meaning that the longer the game goes, which is probably shouldn't be too long, mind you, given that this is high playing, I'd actually give Gatekeeper the definite advantage here, if he's going to take the game, which might be longer. Alrighty. Okay, so we were waiting for High to get in here and pick the map. No wins for today, huh? That's oh wait. Maybe this one. That, yeah, not my best place today. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Gatekeeper, he is really a force to be reckoned with in terms of sort of the player pool for our tournament. So, but I'll be really happy that he joined in here. Happy that you saved the group B session. Yeah, Gatekeeper. If you win this last match, you'll contend for the second place. Oh shit! Place with High. Oh shit! So yeah, Mr. High is going to be our host player. Anything else that I forgot to mention? Why isn't this... Oh, never mind. It's actually that few. It's actually no more information than actually that, so there we go. Oh yeah, Gatekeeper. Yeah, Gatekeeper, he has lost 3 games. High, he has won... Yeah, he won 1 game against Gatekeeper. Right? Yeah, because we won the guest point against him. So let's kick it up a notch then. And what I'm thinking is that in regular soccer tournaments, the sort of like the away point. Wait a minute. Yeah. No, sorry. I'm completely out of my element. Let's kick it up a notch then. Yeah. Yes. Let's wait for High. Let's wait for him. Let's wait even more. This will be the last match for tonight. Oh, there he is! It worked! It worked! Just need to do that every time then. Okay. You're the host. Oh, excuse me guys. I just have to turn off my phone apparently. Silly friends. Don't know how to behave. Oh, we're going to have interior map now. The interior halls. Awesome. Shroud. With Shroud. With Shroud off with. Wait. Oh. Okay, this connector is going to come right back. Wait. So Shroud on or off? I'm not really sure what. Wait. I think he meant off, right? So it's not black. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, Gatekeeper seems to be cool with it. And so yeah, whenever they're ready, we're going to have our last game on interior halls. Good luck, have fun. Oh, this is going to be nice. And this map certainly allows for some real good shenanigans. This map, as a lot of players has experienced already, is actually a lot bigger than it might look at Oh, it's going to move his MCV to get in control of both patches. That's nice. But yeah, it's actually quite big. You can go around the edges on both sides of your game. Look at this. So you have like, all the way in big areas as well. A lot of ways to sort of sneak in some APCs or grenadiers, which I'm thinking that High is going to do. Okay, it's going to base work all the way to the patch. Yeah, I think that's good because what the hell? Oh, is this actually? Oh, that's his barracks, right? It's going to put his barracks here, and then probably his ore refinery right here. Okay, so that's okay. So if you are far away from the ore patch, you definitely want to build multiple power plants to just make 100% sure that your ore refinery is well placed there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to see grenadiers here, right? I'll be slightly disappointed. Oh, this is the engineer. Oh, he's killing the civilians! No! Hi. That was actually the civilians, which are supposed to be zombies eventually, and you're supposed to rescue them, not kill them. These are the ones you should kill, and probably Agent Chan, who is conducting this experiment. Okay, anyway, Gatekeeper is going to build his war factory, taking control of his oil derricks. Same with High, with no surprise of that. Oh, there he goes, trying to kill off all these pesky zombies. Here's also some giant ants, for that matter. And no real... Okay, so High is going to go for a war factory. So this is going to be another long-term game for High. And he did that against RA.EL. And unfortunately he lost his early army, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to do the same mistake against the Gatekeeper. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking that High is going to fare better against Gatekeeper rather than against RA.EL. So let's see then. Let's see about the map control. Neither player does really have anything. Oh, okay, Gatekeeper. High is actually team 1. So I mean, I actually have to go use my pinky finger and my pointy finger to switch between their player viewers. Okay, I just have to deal with that then. Or just go all players, which is fair easier. Engineer coming up by High to try to do some shenanigans, but there's already infantry here to sort of intensify that. Yeah, so really slow start here from High, and that means he's going to get out some of his ore trucks. Is he building his second refinery though? Because this APC can actually do some sneaky. Ooh, actually took with him his engineer, and there's no real way to stop this from High. This is going to be dealt with eventually, so it's not going to be that much of a deal. Oh, but High lost his engineer, so he's going to have to spend some money to take back his orders. So that actually is the big deal. To be sure, this APC is going to be taken down. But yeah, oh, this is going to be annoying. High should stop this from happening for his second oil derrick, so not that big of a deal. But of course, 3 versus 1 oil derricks is actually it's going to matter if this goes on for quite longer. Excuse me if I feel like preoccupied, guys. I just have to sort of fix something in front of my computer. All right, so a forward construction yard by Gatekeeper. That's his original one, and High is just yeah, expanding to both his ore patches, well, as is Gatekeeper. And ooh, very nice. So the service depot for Gatekeeper and heavy tank. So he's going to get his army out. Will he actually get some infantry this time around? He might. He actually might. I'm hoping that he sort of does that, because that's going to give him the favorable position in that game. Okay, so High is going to take back his oil derrick. That means, of course, he's going to have to spend 500 extra credits for the engineer. There's the service depot for High. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 harvesters versus 3, 4. So very similar setup here. The only difference is that Gatekeeper does have the heavy tank and the earlier expansion, so he is ahead, I feel, because he can protect this expansion with his first heavy tank and probably his early tank build. 2 heavy tanks now. And the silo, which has been very much underused for some reason in OpenRA. I can't imagine why. So I probably did not mention this, but we do have a sort of mirror matchup on the Ukraine. Oh, High might actually be in some trouble here. He's going to go in here with this MCV ultimate, but he's been scouted, and these units right here is going to quickly take out of this. Yeah, okay, very nice. Building a Tesla coil and just dive off. Might lose it anyway. No, it's going to luckily save his MCV. Ooh, that was actually important. If this MCV was gone, then High would be in so much trouble here. High is going to have to build up some sort of army to be able to take this position sooner or later. Rather sooner rather than later, because he's going to, the further ahead Gatekeeper is going to be with his side of the expansion, then the High is going to just fall further and further behind. Jesus H. Christ, I can't really speak. Oh, he used his engineer to actually repair the MCV. That's really nice. But Gatekeeper here, he looks to really look like he's going to take this. I'm sorry, guys. High. The thing is, High never really started building up his army, right? And he moved his MCV, got his ore refinery a little later. And yeah. Oh, what's in here? What? Oh, this is flamethrowers. I know it. But yeah. Gatekeeper is on this. So, oh, if he could take down the service depot, though, he could actually do it if he was just quickly. It's going to go for the ore refinery. That's not going to work. Well, it's going to work, but it's not going to matter that much because Gatekeeper already has this expansion, right? I would rather see him taking down some tech. Yeah, what can I say, guys? This army of Gatekeeper is just going to come down here and be completely unnoticed. It's going to go all around here. This is what the map can do for you guys. You can just go all the way down here, and High is not going to notice this army until they start to chew down this base. There they go. Okay, how quick can High react to this? Now he reacts, but he's going to lose at least, I suspect he's going to lose the radar dome, right? Well, here's the Tesla coil. It does have V2, but this should do enough damage. Oh, okay, very nice V2 rocket hit there. It's going to lose quite a few harvesters as well. So even if he doesn't really take any, give any more damage than this, it still was sort of like worth it. What this is going to do is just prolong the game, though, I feel. So yeah. Yes. So High, what are you going to do? High, the only thing High can do at this moment is just to get his units up and start attacking somewhere, because Gatekeeper, he is giving himself a chance to take this second place here. Let's actually have a quick look at the combat stat. Oh, missed that, yeah, losing there. Kills is 16,500, so he's like 100 points away from taking High's skill points, which means High is going to have to win this game in order to, well, yeah, he had to win this game, but if Gatekeeper would take this game much earlier, then High would still be the one taking the second place. Ooh, nuke truck. Careful with that nuke truck. This nuke truck can actually make or break the game. Where's the nuke truck actually going to go? Maybe here? Maybe here? High is actually tracking down this MCV, but what he really should do now... Okay, he's hiding the demolition truck. Yeah, I can't really afford to lose it. He might just use it on the small group of infantry here. I mean force here, which I really like. But it should like move it out to the rim of this base. I'm not really doing that at the moment. Okay, so this game is okay. So he's going to have his MCV finally up with this force, to get up his ore refinery. That's really nice, which makes it more likely for High to get back in the game, especially if this demo truck can actually take out a big chunk of Gatekeeper's force, which I'm actually kind of hoping. Although I really would like Gatekeeper to get his first win for the game, for this season rather. Oh man, this is actually quite tense. Okay, now he's going in here a little bit high, but I don't want him to go all in with this. Ooh, here's the yak. Where's the demo truck? Oh, there it is. There's the. Oh, he's being scouted. Oh, demo truck is out. The demo truck is out. It was actually taken out, but High still managed himself to get into a better position here, especially with that oil refinery, and he still does have 2 oil derricks. So the only issue for High is just keep producing units now. He's taking up. I really don't like that. I just want him to keep getting units out. That's the only thing. More production facilities, more barracks. That's the golem coming out here. The yak is going to scout the Iron Curtain, but I don't really see the Iron Curtain is going to be used too much in this game. Here comes a small group of Gatekeeper's forces, but at the same time, yeah, see, there's no real force to stop Gatekeeper's bigger army here to the damage. Yeah. I think, yeah, I think that's actually going to be it. High definitely had the chance. This nuke truck, if that could actually take out the this force you see right here, that would definitely change the game. But unfortunately for High, the yak scouted the nuke truck, and that was the end of High's opportunity there. Ooh, Iron Curtain door refinery. Well, that's going to put some mines around here. Not sure what that's going to do at this moment. Alright, so this is Gatekeeper's game to lose, basically. I think Gatekeeper will just do nice to just make sure you don't lose your valuable V2s. That's the only thing he has to care about right now. Don't lose the V2s. That's the only thing he has to care. He doesn't really take up. Doesn't look like he's going to do it anyway. Oh, don't lose your V2s! Not that it necessarily has to matter, but if Gatekeeper wants to be 100% sure he's going to take this game, that's what you have to do. Okay, here comes the axe. Probably want to take down the refinery. He's going to do that with the V2 anyway. And yes. Alright, that's a nail in the coffin, guys. This game is over. Here's the power drop. He's going to actually take down this force, maybe. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, taking down the last V2 actually. Yeah. Alright, so we have been going on for 2.5 hours now, which I actually did not expect because we had such a delay in the early part of this stream. But this matches has been really fast and furious, with a little unconventional play by all players, I see. Okay, so Gatekeeper sees the mines and will, if he moves through here and experiencing the full-blown effect of all these mines, he probably won't actually move into this to High's base, which will actually prolong the game. Yeah. Okay. He's going to turn back. He's going to turn back and lose a couple of units on the way. So then what? What you could do if you're facing this position, like you have this opponent that he just refuses to die. What you do, you can just build a. He can just take up and build the Iron Curtain, and the Iron Curtain some flak trucks or whatever, and just move around the area which you want to attack into. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this might potentially be very, very, very bad. Oh, V2 just barely swift the last mine there. But he still can just maybe lose some units here if you're going to go straight south here. Is he accidentally just going to pass all the mines? Oh no, here we go. Bam, bam. But he does still have an V2 and the heavy tanks, which will be able to just go in here. Yeah. Yeah, and with the infantry, this should be the final push for this game. Unfortunately for High, he did have a good thing going at the start of the game, but overall he was staying behind the High all through the game. So yeah, Gatekeeper with some really nice moves, like taking the oil lyric right there. And he did expand to both these ore patches with his first MCV before moving it down here to take this patch right here. So that really helped him a lot. There's the 6 center of high. And yeah, High should realize that this game is over here. Yeah, he's sort of confined to the scraps of what's left of his base here. His spy plane's going to realize that there's no reinforcements coming in. Oh, it's going to power bomb the power plants because why not? Taking out both of them, very, very nice. It's going to stop any Tesla coils from doing any damage anytime soon. It's probably a Tesla coil, right? Is it this Tesla coil? No. What the hell was that then? Oh, it was a flamethrower, of course. Or maybe. In any case, we're going to have some yaks coming in, taking down the tech center. High is just going to stay in. Do we have another army for Gatekeeper though? I would really hate for this match to last like 15 minutes. Now we sort of have to try to make things up to get the excitement going. In silo we trust. Exactly, Mr. Farad in the Twitch chat. Yeah, Gatekeeper has won this game despite building silos. Imagine that. All right, here's the second army for Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is not really yet sure on how much of the the mines are here, but he's just going to go around here and attack from the north again. Quite a few flamethrowers though. So these, yeah, these V2s and heavy tanks. Ooh, it's going to have to take out these flamethrowers before he moves in here, and he should be able to. This shouldn't be really a problem. Although this infantry army actually doing a number on these units. Wow. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. High. Okay, Gatekeeper, what he needs to do, just do what OpenRA did the previous game. Just take down the last ore patches and keep producing stuff. And of course what he could do also, because he doesn't really know that there's just a couple of mines here on his side, and it was actually deterred from moving down here. But if he would actually do that, then he could just eat up the rest of his base just bit by bit. Now it looks like he just wants to come in from the same angle again, which would not be good. Not be good at all. We'll actually see an MCV here from Hayden. He's going to keep trying to win this game. And I understand him, because if he takes this game, then he's going to get second place. Oh god. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. I just don't know. Hey, you know what I'm going to do then? I am thinking about just going into Mumble and just open up the stream for some guests, because, well, I might just whiff it completely. If Gatekeeper messes this up for whatever crazy reason and High's going to come back, then I'm really just going to kick myself from actually sort of calling off the game. But it should not really happen. Alright, so this small group of infantry is actually taking down quite a few yaks, which will lose Gatekeeper map control in the middle. High is looking to expand, but I don't really see... He was actually producing flag drops. No, there was actually an MCV coming out now. So he's going to try to get this position again. Oh god. Lord have mercy on my soul. Gatekeeper, well, he can do whatever he wants. He might as well just take up then. Well, either or, because I don't really see... Well, excuse me, I'm completely wrong on that. He does have quite a few war factors. Mammoth tanks! Oh, man. Okay, if the Mammoth tank can... Oh, yes! So here's what he wants to do. He wants to take out all the mines, but funny enough, he just whiffed the 2 mines which are currently present. It's gonna come in here, and I think if he attacks this correctly... Yeah, see all the units of highs, like off base here. Taking out ore refineries, maybe all of them. But he needs to do this quickly. Because if he plans to lose this army, I don't want to see him sort of like just doing this halfway. Take down the harvesters, take down the ore refineries here. And be done with it. See, the mammoth tank is coming in here as well. Alright, there's the 3rd ore refinery. That means this is the only... Oh, god damn it. High has expanded. But still, don't like the heavy tanks to be far away from the infantry. Just make sure the infantry is around to do the damage, and tank with the tanks around your infantry, man. Don't lose this army. Just pull back the mammoth tank and the heavy tank, and yeah, just reinforce with it. Oh, 3 mammoth tanks now. I can't say 3 probably sometimes. I say like 3 or something. That happens. But yeah, this last unit's just... Come on. Look at how it's actually getting up a very decent economy. And it's going to rebuild here, but this army here... Does Gatekeeper actually know about this expansion? No, it does not. It actually does not. He doesn't know about it. And if you for some reason were to jump into these mines... Okay, now he knows. Yeah, he sees the MCV now. Now... He should be able to take this. Oh, the mammoth attack is running into mines, but it doesn't really matter. Alright. It would be nice if we could just fast forward the game. To have these slots available. I'm being really rude right now. I realize that. But I feel like we had a quite good couple of games here. And I can be quite... impatient as well. I feel there. So I apologize to anyone who I'm just sort of like waiting for this game to get over. But yeah. I see missed there. Iron Curtain. Oh, he's trying to Iron Curtain his mammoth tanks. And now they are without the curtain. But if you could just make sure that the lowest mammoth tank sort of like stays out of waste harm, then he can just move back and forth with his mammoth tank forever. Here comes another batch of I will be really pissed. Oh! It's going to lose the mammoth tanks. And is probably going to get his second... High is going to get his second Tesla coil at his next base. Thing is, High is really used to these kind of games because he really get into these scrappy games early on, right? So he's going to definitely know how to defend against this these small groups of units. Gatekeeper is not really attacking with a huge forces. He's been wasting again and again relatively small groups of units. Going to lose his heavy mammoth tanks against this rifle infantry. Oh, there's the Tesla coil as expected for his expansion. God damn! You know what? You know what? I'm actually like starting to root for High now because just because, yeah, I feel bad for Gatekeeper, just sort of getting into this tournament and losing all these games. But High, he's fighting for his life, and not for 1 second has he given up on this match, and he has proven me dead wrong on being out of this match. If he can somehow just make sure that he doesn't really get flanked to his main base, because he still needs to get up his ore refinery right here again to properly have his production up. But if he can do that, and at the same time build up his army, which... no, he doesn't really have a tech center yet. He should be able to come back. Word to the RA, he should just build nuke trucks, or just adding on top of his army, which he kind of does. Oh, here's the Iron Curtain heavy tanks. Going to go in and do some damage, but I still like suspect like a couple of these structures going to remain behind, just because of High's micromanagement. Oh, Murto the Ray saying units are ineffective. Yeah, that's for damn sure. Okay, okay, Gatekeeper's going to move back and let this Tesla coil do the work. That's good. That's just well. This game has lasted for 25 minutes. This is the longest game for today. I really didn't expect that with High. So really, that's also why I'm starting to root for High, because we never see him in these very long macro games here. High has his production up now because he does have quite good income, and he can just keep building Tesla tanks. Excuse me, Tesla coils. Gatekeeper does have his production, but he has proven that he really haven't gotten to use his units properly. Let's have a look at the combat tab actually. Yeah, here you can see if you see kills versus death. I can actually go into the combat and see that yeah, sort of more or less equal in terms of economy damage to each other, but overall the micro of High is taking out more units from Gatekeeper. Ooh. Does he have enough ammunition though? Doesn't look like he's not going to be able to take out that construction. Oh, he's going to move it. That's actually risky. Yeah, it's decided against it, and these flak trucks is actually hunting these yaks now. Alright. Gatekeeper. Okay, Gatekeeper is Gatekeeper is building up a very nice army now. I'm really hoping he's not going to attack in with this army. Well, it might use this Iron Curtain for it. Where is it? There it is. Next archery is actually ready. So it's going to come in here with these heavy tanks. But there's no really damage dealers. The damage dealers in general, well, he does have quite a few heavy tanks, but the damage dealers in general are actually the infantry. And there's no real amount of rocket soldiers, right? So it's going to come in here with the Iron Curtain, knock down a couple of these Tesla tanks, go maybe deep, like maybe all the way to the construction yard, but I suspect, well, that's actually quite a few heavy tanks though, so we're going to have to see, but I suspect that High is going to like barely hold off, especially if you can get these guys going all the way here until these guys are good. We'll see though. All this regular infantry is going to stop the infantry from High, so oh yeah, this will actually have the chance to get through here. Yeah, and High recognizes this and is going to pull back his MCV. Oh wow, he's actually going to lose a couple of units to his own power drop. Here's the power drop of High. Oh, it's barely off, but he's still going to get... Wow! All the infantry! And there's just heavy tanks left. If High... Yeah, High's going to actually chase him away. And ladies and gentlemen, the game has actually... Oh, he's losing a couple of heavy tanks to the axe as well. Will he take down this? He should be able to, yes. This game has re-established itself, and well... Gatekeeper does have his ore harvester and ore refinery up in this position. Ooh, okay, this is the right call for Gatekeeper. He's going to lock down this position for good, which means it now has both the ore patches in the middle, which means that in 10 minutes we definitely should have a winner for this game. I feel. Just depends on the rifle infantry. I'm starting to repeat myself, I feel. But that's really expected for this kind of game. This game was really odd in that the very strong lead by Gatekeeper. Was that a nuke truck? It probably was. And did take out quite a few structures, but not the ore refinery. Did take out at least two ore harvesters also. Real nice though. Real nice. But Gatekeeper's going to lose his own, I guess. Okay, do we see... Gatekeeper should just base push at this moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, like High always seem to have like some units in a well position to take out the attacking force of Gatekeeper. So, and High is really really good at pulling back his MCV when he feels like he's going to lose it. See, right there, he's just going to move south and really play somewhere around here and just, yeah. So this is kind of tedious, guys. I'm sorry for you guys not liking to see long games, but this happens. We did have 5 relatively quick fun games to start with, though, so we can afford one long one. Gatekeeper is building up his army again, and yeah. Now the base push is commencing at full tilt here. This army, though. Okay, now High is actually sort of stretched thin, and without being able to take this ore patch, he's going to focus definitely on trying to take this back. But then this force, finally, without any sort of defenses here behind High's base, should be able to take this game without a doubt. And I'm thinking about these skill points, which will be the deciding factor should Gatekeeper takes this game. Well, in my opinion, this game then, I wouldn't really mind for this game to count more, just because of the sort of like the investment of time that these players are making for this game. Although it's definitely not the best argument, maybe. But it's just to defend the skill points. Moss, viewer count kept steady at 27. Thank you for that. Wow, that's actually real impressive considering this game, though. I'm really happy. Thank you for everyone for watching this game. I'm really happy to see that the viewer count is still up, and we have had a sort of steady increase for the viewership in the last couple of months. So that's actually really exciting. Especially for a community that is this small, which we're of course trying to grow, but that's really nice. That's really nice. Just keep talking. Alright, I'll keep talking. I try not to whiff that many words as I can. Here comes the final push from Gatekeeper. This should be the final push. I refuse to repeat myself for the remainder of this game. There's not enough infantry, not enough. These yaks will not be able to stop this. Service depot go down. The MCV should go down, really, and even power down for High at this moment. Gatekeeper, push. A move everything. Actually, A move everything is going to be fine in this position right here. Gatekeeper is going to Iron Curtain his 3 heavy tanks just to make absolutely doodly sure that this game is going down in his favor. Here comes the final push. High should see this as the final push as well. I don't see him actually considering a comeback after this. Taking down the war factory, and yeah, no real tech up for High as well. Just a sort of like a obscure MCV to the left there. Otherwise, yeah, this game is finally coming into a close, and a deserved win for Gatekeeper. Definitely High, though. Did a very strong effort. Actually made me unsure sometime in the middle of this game if Gatekeeper actually was going to take him down. But yeah, real nice game, though. Real nice game. Good effort. It's just my discapacity to actually be able to cast these sort of games in such a long time frame. But I'm really happy that we did have this game after all. I will hope to have in the future some more co-casting, which will make this much more pleasant experience. Solo casting is really can be really hard and tedious because I have my cup of tea beside me, which will keep my vocal cord moisturized. But otherwise, it can be quite tedious. Yeah, High can still win, say Piss Atomica. Yeah, okay, let's just not count him out then, because of my previous mistake. But yeah, I was going to say that the reason I'm solo casting this season is just to be able to quickly get back and forth between whatever format information I do have to sort of get the match going as quick as possible. Doesn't mean that this is necessarily the fastest way to do it, but it means that I will be in complete control of whatever is going to happen, if it's a mistake or whatever. Alright, so let's just quickly conclude this while these couple of structures are taking down. It means that 5 aces versus Muerto de Rey is going to be the tournament finals next Monday. So congratulations to them both, doing very strongly, a very, very strong lead for both their groups really. So let's just do this. Okay, GG. Just for documentation, we should just write down the combat stats, which is 200,001 for 201,000 skill points for this crazy long game. And the winner is Gatekeeper. He took the guest point. Yes, he did as well. So as you can see here, Muerto de Rey, the definite leader, Muerto with 2 host points. Oh, come on. Bam. 2 host points, 2 guest points with a total of 4 points and skill points. We have to do that later because I actually forgot to get the last skill, but it doesn't really matter. Second place, as I can see from the skill points alone, will actually be Gatekeeper. Bam. With 1 guess point, 1 total point, and a skill point of 201,380, 387. And High is going to be our 3rd place finisher for this round with the same amount of guess points, same amount of total points, but because of unfortunately for him, that he has his strategy which tends to end the game in his favor early on, is going to end up here. So we might debate this the role of the skill points in the future. But for this round, we do have High in 3rd place, Gatekeeper in the 2nd, and Muerto de Rey in a very convincing 1st place. Just a quick note about the outcome. Of course, Muerto de Rey in the finals. 2nd place will be stay put or requalify, meaning if there is a 4th player going into the next season, which it probably will, then the 2nd place will just stay put, meaning that Gatekeeper will not have to requalify, will not relegate. And the same goes for High. With the 4th position available, he will actually requalify, or be able to requalify against the queue instead of directly relegating. So that's going to be completely depending on the next season. But for now, let's hype. We do have our 2 finalists. We're going to have 5 aces. There we go. Versus Muerto de Rey. And they are going to contend for $50 and the bragging rights, of course, for the first Red Alert European League of the world. And yeah. So with that said, I think we should just quickly recap whatever happened. We had 6 games here, and unfortunately Sean was supposed to be our last player, but for some reason or another, it could be a legitimate one, but unfortunately didn't get to be notified before we started our stream here. Gatekeeper, thanks a lot thanks a billion for stepping in and taking this place, making this stream an actual coherent experience. Yes. So Gatekeeper coming in here, taking the 2nd place. But yeah, fairly one-sided when it comes to Muerto de Rey. He was fairly stronger and also maybe familiar with the maps as well compared to Gatekeeper and High. Although all these players are actually familiar with the map. So that's just goes to see how much Muerto de Rey has actually advanced in terms of skill level. I really appreciate to see him pulling these things off. So Let's see. Anything else I should mention before we sign off? Well, next Monday is going to be the Monday 30th of November. That's when the final is going to happen. As you can see, we don't really have anything in here. Finals. It's going to be next Monday, yeah. Same time as today. It's going to be 7 p.m. UTC or 1900. So, with that, thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate that you stayed through all the waiting and the long games. And there have definitely been some good games for tonight. So, this stream is going to slowly transition over to just a regular stream. Going to join our Mumble. So for anyone who's going to leave us at this point, thank you for watching everyone. And I'll see you next time.